One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Trojans will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will take the field first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing you've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires on the move. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Three and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Trojans offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the league?
Well, it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
The Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hauls it in. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in a game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
On the run, it's Downs. Picks up the first down, still moving. Touchdown, USC! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well,
when the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop for the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Cook. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The sure hands, it's Lemon. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the running game. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, Man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Got the 1st down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that 1st game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Cook. The throw to the outside is complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Good timing on the quick out. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll run the option. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Throws for the tight end. Fires it incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Leaves it with the running back.
First time trying Tommy
Not
Burgers.
much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I mean, the chimps are much more wiry. They're much more...
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go. Kevin Connors now. Halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better
I mean, the chimps are much more wiry. They're much more...
And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense.
I mean, the chimps are much more wiry. They're much more...
To quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
I mean, the chimps are much more wiry. They're much more...
How long you heat this up for? Bro, for you to eat some beans in this house for over 40 minutes is diabolical to me. You eat some ants and out all night. How long you heat this up for? Bro, for you to eat some beans and was out for over 40 I'm gonna get my... Damn, this long ass drop. I'm gonna show you the cut method. You cut some off the top like this. Let me show you real quick. Cut off the top. Start off the top. Start off the top.
I didn't mean to. I messed up.
Yeah, I swear. Well, damn, do that to me. Do that to me. Yeah, I swear. Well, damn, do that to me. Do that to me. Pop this open for me. Just flip the tube. Excuse me? Flip the tube.
On your mark, get back. Go. Capital of China.
Hong Kong.
Yes. Thing next to your bed on the nightstand.
A sock?
Yes. I helped you come up with this when you were drunk and you came home from the bar last Thursday.
Alibi.
Yes. All right. The thing I'm not allowed to wear to Supercross.
Miniskirt?
Yes. Meaning you dry humping on the beach.
A screensaver?
Yes, baby. This game is so easy. The only man that I'm allowed to cheat on you with.
John Grisham.
Yes. Mexican dude.
Ricardo Montalban.
Yes. Fine.
Just flip the tube. Excuse me? Flip the tube.
On your mark, get back. Go. Capital of China.
Hong Kong.
Yes. Thing next to your bed on the nightstand.
A sock?
Yes. I helped you come up with this when you were drunk and you came home from the bar last Thursday.
Alibi.
Yes. All right. The thing I'm not allowed to wear to Supercross.
Miniskirt?
Yes. Meaning you dry humping on the beach.
A screensaver?
Yes, baby. This game is so easy. The only man that I'm allowed to cheat on you with.
John Grisham.
Yes. Mexican dude.
Ricardo Montalban.
Yes. Fine.
Just flip the tube. Excuse me? Flip the tube.
On your market, Diet Coke. Capital of China.
Hong Kong.
Yes. Things next to your bed on the nightstand.
A sock.
Yes. I helped you come up with this when you were drunk and you came home from the bar last Thursday.
Alibi.
Yes. All right. The thing I'm not allowed to wear to Supercross.
Miniskirt.
Yes. Meaning you dry humping on the beach.
A screensaver.
Yes, baby. This game is so easy. The only man that I'm allowed to cheat on you with.
John Grisham.
Yes. Mexican dude.
Ricardo Montalban.
Yes.
Just flip the tube. Excuse me? Flip the tube.
And market Diet Coke. Capital of China.
Hong Kong.
Yes. Things next to your bed on the nightstand.
A sock.
Yes. I helped you come up with this when you were drunk and you came home from the bar last Thursday.
Alibi.
Yes. All right. The thing I'm not allowed to wear to Supercross.
Miniskirt.
Yes. Meaning you dry humping on the beach.
A screensaver.
Yes, baby. This game is so easy. The only man that I'm allowed to cheat on you with.
John Grisham.
Yes. Mexican dude.
Ricardo Montalban.
Yes.
Just flip the tube.
Stop allowing people to show you twice what they...
It's enough.
Hey, Laddie. Hey, Laddie. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Hey. Look at that so bad. Crying.
What are you doing? Look up here.
What, you like it? What? It's enough.
Sister Seal.
That sounds like a black lady at church. Come on up here and sing, Sister Seal. Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Sister Seal is about to bless us.
She's Purple's sister.
Go ahead, Sister Seal. When Jesus.
Sister Seal.
That sounds like a black lady at church. Come on up here and sing, Sister Seal. Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Sister Seal is about to bless us.
She's Purple's sister.
Go ahead, Sister Seal. When Jesus.
Sister Seal.
That sounds like a black lady at church. Come on up here and sing, Sister Seal. Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Sister Seal is about to. Dude, Phil, like, how hard that elbow is. Do you think if I, like, no training, if I just, you think all your teeth would go into the root?
Dude, can you imagine if I just, like, bashed your head in?
Yeah, I mean, my freaking brains would be all over the carpet.
Yeah. Hey, what channel is ESPN?
This one.
Oh.
Look at that right there. Look at that. Just by that alone, you already know what movie this is. You already know what scene this is. You already know what's about to happen. Boy, little 10-year-old me didn't know what was about to happen. Look at her walking in. Ooh, watch her wag that tassel. I was confused about many things in the world, but after this scene, there was one thing I was sure of. Look at that right there. Look at that. Just by that alone, you already know what movie this is.
Yeah, what's going on, man? You don't know.
Oh, that Mexican's got my belly hurt.
I'm way ahead of you. Son, you bring the key? Hell, you... Son, you bring the key? Hell, you as useless as pedals on a wheelchair. Son, you can't clean up your damn room no better than this. You're about as useless as britches on a hooker. Son, I said a flathead. You're about as useless as a screen door on a submarine. God almighty, these instructions is about as useless as tits on a boar hog. That boy's had a damn flat tire out there for 3 days and he still ain't changed it. That sumbitch is useless as a concrete parachute. Yeah, I tell you, Billy helped me, all right. That sumbitch is about as useful as a white crayon. All right, she should shrink. Now, where's the key? Son, you're about as useless as a toothpick at a meth lab. Son, you still laid up in here? You about as useless as a glass hammer. You can't find nobody to do nothing no more. I can't tell who's going to show up. All these some bitches they send me is about as reliable as a crocheted condom. Hell no, son, I ain't got $20 to give you. I'm telling you, I'm as broke as a pickpocket in a nudist colony. Oh, no, that some bitch ain't never got a job. That sucker hates to work. If you give him a job laying down, he'd get up and leave. Son, you bring the key? All right, son, keep running that mouth. Papa's strong as 10 acres. My friend's black. We all know what it's... Oh. Right off the bat, I could tell it was going to be a shit day, literally. Walk in there, Dr. Sprayberry's like, we got a 1 finger painting and 4.
What are we looking for our maternity photos?
Look, we were just thinking, well, stick a finger in mine. Here we are in the Africa. All right, guys, I'm sure y'all saw Ginger Billy try this challenge and fail at it miserably. He said he's only seen people do it with little 20-pound girls. Well, I'm about to try it with this thick piece of meat right here I got. She don't know it, but she's about to get lifted like an 88 Bronco. She's about to get lifted like a little 16-year-old truck that was bought with daddy's money. Get up against that wall. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready? All right.
He picked a hell of a time to try to lift me.
All right, let's get these thighs right here. I get lost in these sometimes. Challenge. The challenge. Okay. All right.
Well, can you tell me how to get a girlfriend?
A girlfriend? Oh, son, no. The first thing we got to change is your hair.
What's wrong with...
All right, son, keep running that mouth. Yeah, it's going to be a hard... Oh, yes. Sounds like they're...
So, how do you like Canada? So, HD, why do you have that on your...
Man, we wanted to come out here and talk to you, see if maybe you wanted to trade yours in for a newer model. We got some of them new... Well, okay, we know...
Jackson's got the craziest imagination.
We didn't have pets when I was little. Like, the only...
Oh, my God, I know. Yeah.
We didn't have pets when I was little. Like, the only reason you had a dog was it, like, had a purpose. It was used as a tool, you know what I mean? We lived in a single wide trailer that you could see the ground through in some spots. You'd be walking through there and you'd step all the way through it and you'd have to pick yourself back up. And he would just put down a piece of plywood and you'd just go on about your day. But you wasn't letting no shit-eating dog in this nice-ass house. We didn't have pets when I was little. Like, the only reason you had a dog was it, like, had a purpose. It had a...
To start the second half.
Oh, my God, I know. Yeah. I'm so ready for this.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Man, that's when you expect him to make it his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one in the middle of the field.
Looking for space. It's down. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's down. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. That was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding that quiet soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Calls his own number. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go.
Jerky they got. I love when you jerk my bush.
Looking to fire.
I know you
Throws
want
to the
some
tight
bushes
end.
up.
He's got an open man.
Hey,
Excellent job
everything in
working
that stuff
through
is
the air
just
there,
bushy brand. They
finding a
got
hole
bushy
in that
brand condoms.
defense and picking
In
up a
case your
first
date's a little
down.
loose.
Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of circle casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that kind of pedigree. You always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
Guys, I got Courtney with me here. He
Leaves it
decided
with
to have
the
a little
back.
date night at Bush.
There he goes.
Now,
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. He'll run it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Justin is giving our son a lesson on
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
I'm getting practice.
Trojans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And and the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Those jalapenos. A lot of you folks have been asking to see my lawnmower set up. Well, I got it right here. It's a big dog right here. It's got that big Kawasaki motor on the back of that. Some bitch got a big 48-inch cut on it. Wait till you hear his puppy purr when I crack it. Hold on now. Forgot the damn key. Left the key inside in the house. I'll bring it back out here and wait till you hear it when it cranks up. Purrs like a stove. All right, now, got the key. Let's go check this stuff out. It's like I said, this puppy right here is a bad son bitch. Now, it's got that big dog Kawasaki motor on the back of it. That's a bad son bitch. Well, get on this son bitch. Well, hang on there.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Ball on the damn drop down. Yes, hands in the air.
He'll do it himself.
You're good.
He's got some space.
Just count.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Scanning the field, it's Cook. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's a first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
With the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yes.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
I just said I like that one. What is taking you so long?
Back to pass. There's the pressure. Fires toward the end zone. He's had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
That boy went to popping off the other day, and he went like that, and that somebody went shaking like a...
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
It's important for like a year. She's totally fine. This is going to be great.
Hey, Brody, man, nice to meet you. Get on in here. Hey, go set the table before I get. So, Brody, Courtney tells me you're in real estate. That's got to be fun, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing it a while now.
We've got some fun.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. This has been utter domination.
You should have seen that girl working the register down at the dollar store. She's ugly. It looked like she's been set on fire and put out with a y'all think still won't drink. My damn looks so bad I believe I could fall in a barrel full of titties and still come out and suck up my thumb. Telling you don't want to mess with me. There's 10 bad some bitches in this town and 9 of them cost me 30. And the 40s in there. Get her on that. I want to listen to Peggy's grandbaby.
Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off
the
the field on 4th down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work.
That's so much as hard as Superman's kneecap.
With the aggressiveness of offense,
no, baby, you want to cook more than that now. Here's bringing that new girl. Hell, her picture weighs 5 pounds.
Right here because You're trailing. They can't get more scores.
He's brought down, but there's
That's
a
another
flag
damn
on the
filth down
field.
at
Let's see
Darling.
which way that's going to go.
That girl had as many sticking out of her as she had stuck in her. She looked like a porky. So you bring the key? Hell, you was useless as pedals on a wheelchair. You should have seen that girl working the register down at the dollar.
A costly penalty for this
Does.
defense
Like
gives
she
them a
been set on
first and
fire
10.
and put out with a chain.
Sends it back in motion.
Damn,
Looking to
so
throw
bad I
on
believe I
first
can
down.
fall in a barrel full
Trying
of
to
titties.
burn this
Still come
defensive
out
back.
stuck in my stomach. Telling you, you're gonna mess with me. There's 10 bad some bitches in this town and 9 of them call me stuck. Any parties in there?
They got the takeaway, and now they're in
Bitter on that dinner.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter.
That's such a struggle. They want the fresh food with it.
Obviously,
He's in a
it'll
good.
take a Herculean effort to
Wow,
come
that's gonna
back.
make it hard to put the man in the kneecap.
Interception be the spark
No, baby,
that
you want to
ignites
cook
this
more
team.
than that now. Gary's bringing that new girl. Hell, her picture weighs 5 pounds. God almighty, that chili your mama made
Arizona
before I
State
went
has
in.
the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field.
That's another
They've got
damn
it
truck
back
down at
after that
Darling.
last drive stalled
That girl had
out,
as
and they
many
were
sticking
stopped
out
on
of her as
fourth
she
down,
had
David.
stuck in her. She looked like a
And
porky.
the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at
Hell, you
midfield.
useless as pedals on the
We've
wheelchair.
seen throughout the course of the season,
You should have seen that
defenses have
girl
had
looking
their
register
hands
down at the
full
dollar.
with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Careful this one. It's kind of rolling. I mean, think it shows
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Slovenia and Slovakia. It's like a white middle. Yeah. It is, literally. Oh, yeah.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Takes a handoff. It's Downs. Turning it on. Touchdown Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark.
Durham's one of the little bit of that. Durham was way so they might have been
Back to throw. It's
Yeah,
Cook.
I mean, maybe they set themselves up.
Rushes on him. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down.
Yeah, perfect one.
Wants to go up top. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Yeah.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
How do they knock you out?
The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Man, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
And that's a hard thing to do as a receiver, but because you want to catch the football, you want to get upfield and make more yards. And sometimes you got to realize, I just got to toe tap that thing. I just got to get one in, get the completion. That was a missed opportunity right there.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
They just keep firing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the move, it's Downs. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
They'll go to the ground. Touchdown, USC! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there, getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Cook. Got the back over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard to...
It's a fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Trying to pick up a first down. On the ground, it's Downs. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Tries to get it on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to pass, it's Cook. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out.